comedy podcast. Comedy podcast. Get your ass ready for a comedy podcast. About roadway deaths. About roadway deaths. About roadway deaths. About roadway deaths. Comedy podcast. Comedy podcast. A certified motherfucking comedy podcast. About roadway deaths. About roadway deaths. About roadway deaths. About roadway deaths. Get yourself together. It's a certified fucking good time. Yeah. Good morning, Goon America. Yeah, of course. We should have been rolling 2 hours ago. I want to publish every conversation we ever have. I'm not crazy. Everybody, welcome to Gooners Anonymous. Everybody, if you'll just take a seat, we'll get started in a second. Will somebody tell the people smoking to come inside? It's time. We're going to start the meeting. Hey, hi, everybody. My name is Ben, and I'm a Gooner.
And my name is Lucas, and I'm interested in casting a big net. Not
Hi.
a small
You're
net.
supposed to say, hi, Ben.
Hi, Ben.
Everybody's supposed to say, hi, Ben. And then I think I'm supposed to say something about how I hit rock bottom.
You are, yeah. That would probably be a good place to start.
Rock bottom was tough. And we're still, to be frank with you, we're still there. I'm 0 days free of gooning. But, I just wanted to come to the meeting today and say, tomorrow's a new day, and it all starts over again.
We're proud of you, brother. Thank you for sharing that. Now, I gotta share, I was once in your position, and I was driving 95 miles an hour down the freeway, and just gooning away. I had hacked the car's computer so I could watch whatever I wanted on the big screen that the nice car manufacturer provided, and sailing 95 miles an hour down the road, I almost lost my life.
In the next Tesla commercial, it's gonna say turn the roadway into your goon cave. Robo-taxi.
Apparently,
I got in a Waymo the other day, and I had to stop myself because it's you get in there and you're like, I'm all alone in this car, what's to stop me? And then you look around and there's cameras everywhere, and it's oh.
I guess this isn't private. I was talking to some red friends of mine, and I was arguing for the Waymos. They were sort of, they're a little car-brained, and that's okay. They're very, very wonderful people. But they were, bemoaning the Waymo as seems to be the fashion. And I was like, you know what? Waymo is way better than Ape plus Tank. That's what I've been saying. Waymo is way better than Ape plus Tank. And it's just true. The Waymo is not going to try to kill you. But my friends brought up, but it is making a perfect visual map of all of the surroundings, and also tracking where you're going all of the time. But
your phone is already doing that.
And that's what I said. But it is true that they are really useful surveillance. It would be way easier to sequester someone into a Waymo than on a train. A train is more pro freedom than a Waymo, because in a Waymo that Waymo could turn into a prison at any moment.
Oh yeah, that's a really good point. If a cop pulls over a Waymo, there's no getting out of that situation.
Right.
I'm pretty sure that one of the amendments to the Constitution is that you're allowed to run from the cops.
Yeah, the next Constitution is going to be you're allowed to goon. You don't have to have a job. You only have to goon.
Oh, speaking of the cops, your boy almost got detained by federal officers over Christmas break. Yeah, I told Lucas this story with her. We had a little rendezvous about business right before our pod session today.
Business.
I want us to publish all of our basically we're just trying to talk about what's the plan, Stan? How are we going to generate any income from our podcasting death map venture, right? So we're riffing on this. We're trying to figure out what we're gonna do.
Yeah, just trying to strategize for the future. Just an end of the year, beginning of the year summit to discuss our intentions.
Some of the conflict that came up though is like, who are we beholden to if we are structured as a nonprofit, right? And like, we sort of just have to do whatever the donors want. But if we are a for-profit business, then we can keep our no good attitude, our sort of gooning mentality,
Our sort of subversive, radical, masculine stardom.
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't have put it better myself.
Yeah, I mean our innate animal charisma and dripping, sopping wet pheromones.
Right. Animal charisma.
They want to take it away. They want to juice your glands.
Sopping wet podcast.
Well, thanks again, listener, for tuning into another episode of Are You Into Bus Stuff, the only comedy podcast about roadway deaths. My name is Lucas Riley, and I'm here with...
My name is Ben Carnero, and I am the creator of the Death Map.
He's the father and the mother of the Death Map. I'm like the godfather.
Sometimes
I don't know.
I refer to the Death Map as my second wife.
I think I'm the Death Map's stepmom.
Well, you're like my third wife.
Yeah, I'm definitely the Death Map's stepmom.
Have you guys watched the show? Did you watch Lucas? This is hard to explain. Lucas is Mormon, so he understands polygamy very well. but
I'm not.
Have you ever seen? Have you watched Sister Wives, Lucas?
I remember seeing some of the show back in the day, but that wasn't called Sister Wives. That was called Big Love. I haven't seen Sister Wives. I have not seen the reality TV show about the polygamists. I did live growing up very near to some of the sizable polygamous populations in southern Utah and northern Arizona. But yeah, that's not my persuasion. They were people that we saw at Walmart.
Yeah. Well, the people on this show belong in a Walmart. I tell you that.
Yeah, I mean, if the listeners of this podcast are gonna shop anywhere.
Well, Mormons are so lovable. Like when you put them on camera, they're so like likable, and like perfect. So the show's great.
You just had a crush on Lindsay Woodfield.
I did. Lindsay, if you're out there, I love you.
Not all Mormons are like her.
How many kids does she have now?
Probably not enough.
I had a big crush on that girl. I let her take me to Mormon church, which was a 3-hour endeavor.
Yeah, it's a long time.
No, what was I saying?
You were asking me if I had seen Sister Wives.
Oh, yeah, I've seen all 20 seasons.
Really?
Yeah.
That, I wouldn't guess that. I really wouldn't guess that.
Well, it's been my girlfriend and I's show for
That's
like
incredible.
A solid 4 months.
So you guys have gotten through all of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the ultimate divorce.
Yeah.
Because he gets divorced by all 3 of his wives at the same time. And then the 4th hot wife, who he gets in the first, like in the pilot, he gets a 4th hot wife. And it's like she's his only wife left. And she's all like, oh, I wanted to be in a plural family. I wanted to be in a family with a bunch of wives. And now it's just her and him. And he totally sucks. He's totally divorceable.
Well, clearly, there's a lot of data.
Everybody hates him. And he's just such a dick.
Yeah, I mean, it's wild. It's a wild concept coming up in a culture that is so dedicatedly monogamous or more interested in not being bound by social ties in that way.
This is a wet podcast.
This is a wet polygamy podcast.
This is a wet podcast. If you're not wet listening to this, there's something wrong with you, not us.
Yeah, if this is still coming over the airwaves into your computer and then out your output device, your Bluetooth device, that's on you, brother.
Wet future.
Wet future. So I do have some sad roadway safety news to report.
Did
this
somebody
week.
die?
Wah, wah. Well, yeah, lots of people died.
It's true. How many people died since we last podcasted?
I mean, how long has it been?
The 20th? Did we podcast on the
20th?
No.
Today, we're recording this on the final day of 2025, New Year's Eve, 2025, 12/31/25.
Like 1,000 Americans died since we made the last podcast.
Yep.
Pour one out for it's like the better part of a 9/11.
It's so much senseless tragedy. There is so much senseless tragedy in our world for the sake of a way of living that isn't even that convenient or comfortable or nice. Like, car world sucks, and we're willing to let thousands of people die for it.
Every single person
week.
is always upset about traffic, and we let a lot of people die. And it's like, do you think the Japanese complain about the train like the same way that we complain about traffic? Like, yes, sort of. Like, there are parts of it that are inconvenient, but it's better. It's faster. It's sexier.
It's not a prison that if an enemy approaches you and has control of the vehicle, like, you're completely alone. Like, it's social. It's a better way to live. It's more in line with human principles.
I do think one part of self-driving car that is sort of inevitable, and I hadn't really thought about this, given the state of information security, it's a virtual inevitability that somebody will be assassinated by hacking a car. Right?
At least, yeah, an attempt, for sure. I mean, by Mr. John Wayne Waymo.
Hello, yes.
John Wayne Gamo, that's a good name.
Oh, my name is John Wayne Gamo. and I'm here to tour the Ford factory. We are considering acquiring a number of Fords for our Waymo business. Well, could you direct me to the nearest Ford assembly line? I would like to see them made. I'm John Waymo. John Waymo Gacy.
John Waymo Gacy. I like John Wayne Gamo.
Gay Wayne Brady?
Either way, Mr. Gay Mo Man, you can come right through here and see these F-150s coming off the line. I mean, I would ride in a Waymo if it was an F-150. I'd ride in the back. I would put a tarp in it, like a hot tub. We'd heat it up. We'd use the truck's motor, and it'd drive me around town. I'd let that Waymo take me anywhere.
The Waymo does drive around with no one in it, like a really decent amount of the time. I don't know how I feel about that. I think it's bad.
Well, there's like some... I was reading about it, and it does end up filling the roadway. If we were to replace every car with a autonomous vehicle, like, there would be more vehicle time on the road altogether, given that they just perambulate.
Is there Waymo in Denver?
We are like just getting it. They are like rolling it out. I haven't seen any personally.
No, I mean, I called an Uber from the Greyhound to my apartment, and I got my first autonomous vehicle. I was just trying to call a cab, and I got a fucking Waymo, and it Waymo'd me to my house. And I had to remember not to jerk off, but it was a positive experience overall.
I saw on Reddit someone said yesterday they saw someone. It's a really good comment. They say, I saw a Waymo yesterday, and it stopped for a pedestrian. It was bizarre. I'm used to my Denver where the cars and the bikes don't stop for crosswalks or red lights. It's going to make pedestrians soft if we're not able to get hit every time we use a crosswalk.
If you're scared of bikes, I'm going to find you and I'm going to hit you with my bike. And we'll see who's scared now. We'll see who's scared now.
This person is anti-car. This person is clearly anti-car.
I know, but it just upsets me so much that someone could be so stupid as to be scared of bikes.
Well, think of it as the person that only walks around and takes the bus. And a couple times over the course of like 2 months, a bike comes pretty close to you and scares you. Maybe you already have an injury because you're using the bus and you're more likely to be physically handicapped in some way. And a bike almost smacks into you a couple times just by chance. Wouldn't you lump that bike in with the cars that scare you? I don't know. I empathize with the city user in their anger, and I agree with you that it's not righteous and that it needs to be misdirected or redirected.
I think it's just that my natural state is like the bike. It's where I feel most comfortable in the urban environment.
That's your lived experience. Yeah.
And it's like we're on the sidewalk because the street is scary. I'm always like stopping. You know, if I'm on the sidewalk and I come up on a person, I stop. I basically stop, right? And if I have a gap, maybe
Yeah.
I'll roll through slowly. But it's like, I'm coming to a stop basically every time. Let's just say like someone is on an e-bike and they're on the sidewalk and they like hit a gap and zoom by you. It's like, yeah, it's sort of dangerous. You could probably get hurt, but I just don't fucking care. Like most people are fairly prudent, and there's just not a lot of data to support that people getting clocked by e-bikes is a huge problem. It can happen.
I think
it
that
can happen to you. Don't like,
we should definitely, when in city planning, we should take into consideration that
it makes people
there are going to
uncomfortable.
be bikes that are going 30 miles an hour. Like, we should account for that. We should ask people not to do that because that's a shitty thing to do. And yeah, I mean, I think it's just a part of city living is we're going to bump into each other. And it's best if we don't bump into each other with tools in our hands that can kill. And the e-bike can't kill as well as a car any day of the week. The car will always kill you. The Honda Civic will always kill you more than the e-bike.
It's like 2 or 3 people a year, right? I'm sure there's maybe a more comparable amount of like injuries, because it's like it is just less severe in general. The ceiling is lower. The stopping distance on a 40-pound e-bike plus your body is like with disc brakes. You can stop on a dime. You're just not.
You can stop at a much more reasonable calculation to like human perception, right? When you're in a car and you're going 60 miles an hour, like your human perception is just limited such that you're only going to be able to perceive something so quickly. So simply by going that fast, like there's violence in it.
Yeah, but you got to be really doing some speed. You got to be doing like 25, 30 if you want to kill a pedestrian. And even then, you still don't weigh as much as a motorcycle. Like the heaviest
Right.
e-bike is like 100 pounds. An internal combustion engine and a bike is like 500, 300. How much does a motorcycle weigh?
I mean, I would say a motorcycle probably weighs, like 500 to 1,000 pounds. Maybe not that heavy. Maybe like 750 pounds.
I mean, there are
Like a
people. There are
Harley.
people that weigh more than 700 pounds.
That's true. What are
In
you up
fact,
to?
in
You're up
fact,
to
I would hazard a
800?
guess that at least half of the people that listen to this podcast weigh in the neighborhood of 700 pounds. Given that this is a gooning addicts, this is a Gooners Anonymous meeting. I thought that bit was
Big
so
tent.
funny.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
My name is Ben, and I'm addicted to gooning. Hi, Ben.
Hi, Ben. For first-time listeners, Ben has this fixation with gooning. He learned what the word meant, 45 minutes ago.
My coworker just
and
sort of said it one day.
He's made it his entire personality. Over the last year, gooning has become it's taken over my friend's life, and that's why I've asked him to go to a Gooning Anonymous meeting.
I just think it's funny. I think the bit is funny. I'm not addicted to gooning. Gotcha.
Right. Yeah, right.
But no, I mean, who doesn't love internet pornography? I was raised by internet pornography. You know what I mean?
You do look a little like Ron Jeremy. You're like an 800-pound Ron Jeremy.
No, I mean, this podcast is ostensibly about transportation and roadway safety. So I don't know.
Again, yeah,
I really don't know.
ostensibly. Is it ostensibly that? I feel like ostensibly, it depends on at what level you're looking at it, right? Like, I think if you just look at the thumbnail and the descriptions of the episodes, it is not ostensibly about roadway safety.
It is, though. We're gonna take back the streets. Army of Gooners. It's like it's a
If
message.
you know us, I don't think it is ostensibly about that. I think that is what this shit is
I
about.
don't know what ostensibly. First of all, I don't know what that means. So I've used.
Ostensibly is like, it's what it seems like, right? It's ostensibly a banana, but then it's actually cake, right? Because you cut into
so
it. It's
the
made out
opposite.
of cake.
It's on paper. What's a real word for on paper?
Seems.
It seems.
Seems.
No,
I know
it
not
is,
seems.
but it is a podcast about roadway safety.
Purportedly.
Purportedly. Perfect. That's perfect.
That's a better synonym, yeah. Purportedly.
No,
but it doesn't mean...
You're ass backwards,
It doesn't mean that
Jack.
it's not.
I want you to Google the word ostensibly.
I'm not ass backwards. It means purportedly.
Right. You were saying it meant the opposite.
No, I was saying it means seems, purportedly.
No, but it says it's we purport that it's a podcast about roadway safety. And it seems otherwise. I would argue that it seems like something else.
Ooh, 3 levels. Okay. Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying, is that it depends on what level you're looking at it.
I think this is a podcast for people with serious gooning addictions, and this is like a little helper. We're like a little help group for people who have
That doesn't make any sense.
Deep problems, emotional problems. We're like a little friend for people who are sick in the head.
I think that is the bit, but I think that is confined within the bit. I don't think that's what this podcast is. I don't think that's what the listener is here for. The listener may be enjoying being in on the bit, but I
equal parts come town, equal parts strong town. A little bit of dun 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 dun. Maybe next episode it'll be like a musical episode, and I'll just sing.
Sweet.
I'll sing my whole part.
That sounds good.
Yeah, I think that might be a good change of pace. You'll have to go a cappella though.
Yeah, it'll be tough for me, but I can play. I'll figure it out.
No, roadway safety news. All I got is that we have the Illinois data, and I just need to make the map, and I need to send another request to Ohio, and we will publish Ohio shortly. Those are the next 2 states in the works. If you want more detailed roadway safety maps of your state, get in touch with us and send us a little bit of that sweet coin. And we could be... Honestly, if you just fucking ask, we'll probably do it. But yeah, let us know if you're rearing to have an injury map of your area, because we'll do your whole state if it's on the list.
Yeah, and we'll do the whole state. It's state rolled up data, so it won't be difficult for us to grab it. And if we do run into a situation where it is difficult to grab the data from the state, which we have with the state of Rhode Island, you can listen to the last episode
All my
to
homies
get some
hate
more
Rhode
details
Island.
on that. At least the Department of Transportation. People on the ground seem really, really cool. But the Rhode Island Department of Transportation is not forthcoming with traffic injury data based on a Supreme Court ruling. There's a couple of lawsuits being filed against them. It's an interesting battle, but we may find that the folks in your state are engaged in the same way. And we're happy to submit a public information request to add fuel to the fire that they're not being withholding, and painting a clear picture that like people in good faith are just trying to access this data for the public good, which should definitely be legal. But we'll throw up any map that you want. I mean, reach out. Feel free to drop a line if there's something that you want to see and you don't know how to do it. I bet we do. So yeah, we're happy to help.
Yeah, I've got it on my to-do list to send Xander some stickers, and I've got to send Lucas some stickers.
Woo.
If you want some stickers if you want to like put some roadway reports up in your community, please let us know. We'll help you with that.
So I am here in Denver, and Ben's already put a ton up in Austin. And I want to, tell the stories of these intersections. So if there's an intersection that you want to put a sticker up at, and like send me a little blurb about why you hate that corner or hate this stretch of road, or how dangerous it is, or really whatever you want, like I will publish it for you. And you can, be a part of the movement and kind of grow the visibility of these dangerous corners and make it really clear that you are not safe.
Yeah, make it clear that we are against this. Like fuck this shit. I just want to walk around. Come on.
I'm walking here.
I'm walking here, right? I want to give more Americans the right to say that.
Mm-hmm.
God, I hate it here. Austin, I mean, dude, leaving Austin for like 4 days was such a culture shock. Just like being on a sidewalk that like actually disappears on a 6-lane road.
Yep.
Like it disappears and there's like brush.
Did you get on your bike
you've
at
got,
all
like,
in the valley?
I bought a $80 bike at a flea market and it blew a flat when I was like 15 miles out of town.
Damn.
Yeah, so that was stressful. I was like, I'm gonna die out here.
But you made it. Was it hot?
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, it was like 90 and muggy.
Whoa, that's gnarly.
Yeah, Christmas, fucking gnarly ass Christmas.
Christmas in the valley.
No, so vato. No, everyone was Mexican.
Feliz Navidad.
I did almost get arrested by the border patrol.
Feliz Navidad. Whoa.
So yeah, did I tell this story yet? Am I that stoned?
You started telling it, and then I think we got derailed. So the listener's probably like, come on, tell me.
Okay. So I had some hemp in my bag, right? For the folks, this is a super interesting loophole in like cannabis policy. Basically, in 2018, the government accidentally legalized weed.
Farm bill.
So they classified hemp as cannabis that contains less than 0.3% THC by dry weight. And it turns out that like CBD flower, if you smoke it, it doesn't get you high. There's ways to grow cannabis where it's not psychoactive, and there's ways to grow cannabis where it is psychoactive.
I can lay a little bit better foundation there. So hemp and marijuana are the exact same plant. Hemp is the kind that grows out in the field, and it's really good because it's bioremedial and it pulls heavy metals out of the soil. It's a really wonderful plant. But when it gets fertilized, so essentially when it gets pollinated, right, it turns into hemp. And marijuana is the feminized version of the plant, the non-pollinated version. That's why sometimes when you buy weed to grow and it's like the easy stuff, it's called auto-feminized, which we do a lot of on the podcast, by the way. You're being auto-feminized right now. But the two plants are identical. They're the same plant. It's cannabis sativa. It's cannabis. It's
right.
It's
so it turned.
Yeah. So anyway, it's the same plant. It just depends on how it's grown and protecting the marijuana so it doesn't get turned into hemp, essentially.
Well, here's the thing. It's like they wrote this law intending for cannabis that is under the threshold to be not psychoactive, right? But it turns out you can grow psychoactive cannabis that meets the legal requirement of hemp
by increasing other cannabinoids that are present in the plant, as opposed to just the raw tetrahydrocannabinol.
Right, and it's like, so despite it being legally hemp, it's what you'd more or less want to describe as marijuana, right? Like, it's weed. It's just regular weed.
Gets you high.
It's the good stuff, right? And so you can buy it at the store in Texas. The government accidentally legalized it. The government accidentally legalized weed, is what I'm trying to say.
They accidentally legalized it at a threshold that was originally like set after World War II when they had legalized hemp. And then they locked it down because they knew that if they let farmers grow hemp, they'd be able to make competitive products to those being made from oil refinement and plastics manufacturing. It's a really interesting book called American Hemp. You should check it out. But that 0.3% defining industrial hemp has its roots in that original legislation from the 40s. It's a very arbitrary designation for like the THC percentage.
That's crazy. That's crazy that rule specifically is so old, because the loophole has just now been tied up by Trump in November. So it will be phased out. Basically, the new definition will include the good shit that you can go buy at the store, right?
Right.
That will become marijuana under the new law, effective in November of next year. But as of today, you can basically just buy weed at the store, and legally it's hemp, and you can't get in trouble for it because it's legal federally, it's legal at the state level, and it's legal at the local level. Now, the problem is, okay, here's where the Border Patrol comes in. I'm on a Greyhound bus coming back up from the southernmost tip of Texas, trying to get back to Austin. And the bus stops. There's an unconstitutional border checkpoint, like 80 miles inland. And they've got the drug dog searches the bus. And so they pull my fucking suitcase out of the bottom of the bus. And they're like, whose bag is this? The drug dog flagged it. So I get up and I get off the bus. There's 5 federal agents like asking me like, "Hey, what the fuck is in this bag?" And I'm like, "There's nothing in the bag that's against the law." That's basically all I said. I was just like, from what I understand, I'm in possession of nothing that is against any federal or state statutes.
But Rufus smelled something hinky in your bag.
I'm sweating bullets. I'm like, oh shit. Because here's the thing. The field tests really just detect any level of THC at all. So back in the day, or like for a long time, the field tests for marijuana that law enforcement used to determine whether or not something is marijuana would flag these hemp products as marijuana, right? And it's not until you do a more complex chemical analysis that you're able to distinguish it from weed, right? Like only a more complex analysis can tell the difference.
Yeah, it's down to the chemical composition of the elements that are making you high. In this case,
So
like tetrahydrocannabinol or what is HHC? Hexahydrocannabinol, I think.
I don't know. I've got 5 fucking feds searching my bag, testing my weed, which on paper is legal, but as far as I know, it's like, oh shit, this field test is about to say this is weed, right? I'm completely fucked. But it turns out that they developed a new kind of test that can tell the difference. So because the feds have the latest in law enforcement technology, as opposed to say like the county, they gave me my weed back. The feds gave me my weed back, and I went about my business because apparently their field tests can tell the difference now.
Wow. What they didn't tell you is that the dog was able to smell from your bag that you are part of the Gooner army.
It's hemp. I mean, legally, it's hemp. I didn't break any laws. It would have been a real pain in the ass. Goddamn. I'm never going to Mexico again.
So there were 5 federal agents. They stopped the bus. Did they harass anybody else or just you?
Just me. I mean, I'm the only person who was dumb enough to bring hemp up through the border checkpoint.
So you were just within the border checkpoint. Yeah.
Right. I never left the country.
Right. Yeah. But I mean, the valley is basically Mexico.
Everyone is Mexican.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll put that in. It's just crazy. I never broke the law. That's the craziest part. It's like those checkpoints are dumb. They shouldn't exist. I think it's more or less unconstitutional that they exist to begin with.
Did you hop up onto the roof of the bus and say, "I am not a crook"?
I was just so fucking glad to get out of there unscathed without like a court date in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, a court date a million miles away that you'd have to go back to. That'd be annoying.
Right. And it's like I didn't break any laws. I'm a law-abiding citizen. It's illegal to smoke it. I'm pretty sure it becomes illegal if you smoke it.
I mean, I think it's probably, I don't know, is it illegal to smoke a cigarette on a Greyhound bus?
It said,
probably.
I mean, the bus was like, it's illegal to bring drugs on this bus. And it's like, okay, well, it's a good thing I'm not in possession of any controlled substances.
Right, any classified substances.
Right.
Oh, our drug dog flagged your bag. Oh, well, he must love Adderall.
He must want to fuck me.
He must be into my pheromones. Have I mentioned how wet I am?
Fuck me. Waiter, would you fuck me? I'm so old. Oh, you want to see my ID? How flattering. Oh, waiter, you make me feel so young again.
Whose bag is this? My gay dog smells drugs in the bag, and my gay dog loves drugs.
My gay dog wants to do your drugs. Could I search your things?
I want to see if you have anything naughty in there.
I want to see what you've got, boy.
The bus driver said he'd let me do anything that I want to you.
My gay dog wants to do your drugs. Could we have a little get-together?
Do you have a lighter for my gay dog?
Do I have consent to search you, boy? Spread 'em, boy.
If you don't let me, I'll come back with a warrant and you'll have to show up in court.
Bro, I can't believe they gave me my weed back.
It's pretty cool. You should have rolled him one. You should have rolled him one for like the trouble.
They were so fucking rock hard to fuck my life up.
Was it all men?
It was four Latinos and a Latina.
Wow.
But no, they were like so rock hard to like fuck my life up. And like, damn, bro. Just to think that people live under that kind of oppression all the time just because they live in a brown area.
And
It's like,
I will say, because you rode the bus.
no, it's true. It's true. Nobody gets border patrolled driving from where my parents live a mile north, like a mile from the Canadian border, south into Seattle, right? There's no drug dog there.
And they're trying to smuggle all kinds of stuff through that border.
It's so true. It's true.
Like, it's
They
a
grow a lot
border
of dope up
crossing.
there.
It's a border crossing. It's like clearly the same thing.
There isn't a border like 5 miles inland. If you go like a little ways in, there ain't shit. You can sort of just walk across. There's like a road on each side, and you could just cross the street to cross the border.
Well, and I feel like part of it is that the government, the man doesn't want us to know about Mexican history or to think of the Mexicans as our brothers and sisters, even though that's what they are. And Mexico is a great nation with a storied past, and every nation has a violent past, especially in the colonial Americas, right? In this like era of history, violence is part of human life, and Mexico is not an evil or dirty place.
Yeah, America's the evil and dirty place.
Yes.
God bless this country.
Yeah. I mean,
Sweet
neither
country.
neither is America unabashedly evil and dirty, or like irrevocably, or totally, maybe is a better word. Yeah,
We should take over Mexico and like do something bad with them. We should create like a power vacuum and then like leave.
Ooh, yeah, that seems to work well. We do that really well.
We should bomb a bunch of cities, and then like from planes. We should just drop a bunch of fucking random ass bombs on crowded urban areas, and then like prop up a government and like make it really shitty, and then like leave. I think that's what we should do. Mexico needs that.
You're describing
They're not poor enough.
They're not. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They have too robust a history.
They're just not poor enough for me, for how dark they are.
I don't know about all this.
That's so real, though. That's
the game plan.
That's as American as it gets. Yeah.
That's the American imperial game plan. I mean, that's what we're seeing right now in Palestine.
I mean, the three best races are the ones who beat the West: Vietnam, China, and Cuba. Everyone else failed to understand the assignment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and North
Korea. They never got Ethiopia.
This podcast is extremely pro North Korea. You can say that. You're allowed to say that.
They never got Thailand.
Is that true?
It's from the Bill Wirtz video, The History of the World. Sad reality. The history of American imperialism. I mean, in the Black Hawk War of 1832, I mean, that's essentially what they did. And it was mostly at the hands of, like, settlers. It wasn't professional military men in this era that came in and did this work. It wasn't done from a plane in a cold way. It was done hand to hand. And they came in and they, like, burned down everyone's house and then just, like, occupied the houses, right? And Black Hawk was like, fuck that, and engaged in war with the United States at that point, and led quite the coalition of nations together in that conflict. I have if you want to go to my Substack at Lucas's Little Library, I have a little recording called Silly Separatist. New episode will be dropping next month. The most recent one was about the Black Hawk War of 1832. So if you are interested in what I'm talking about here and you want to hear more, you can go find it there. But that's what they did. They destroyed people's houses and burned their crops, and then did their best to occupy it. They set up a colonial government, and then they abandoned also the settlers, right? Like, it's the same. It's been the same game plan. Like, violence isn't that complicated. I think I'm off beat, but it's particularly, I think, sad in context of like the civilization that we've built that is so cold and violent and continues to be robbed of power at the local level. And I just dream of a more unified and peaceful world.
Yeah, I mean, really, the only weapon you have in a society that's out to get you is education. It's like the more you understand how the system works, the less vulnerable you are to be taken advantage of. And it breeds, and I mean, like, it's completely rational, right? But it breeds a certain cynicism, because this world will suck you dry, brother. Car
I would say
loan,
there's, yeah,
home loan,
car loan,
home
home loan,
alone.
debt
This
Incorporated should be the
society
name
will
of our
suck you dry.
country.
This is a wet podcast.
This is a
and
wet,
we want
stanky
to suck
podcast.
you dry.
This podcast is brought to you by the good people at roadway.report. That is a URL for any new time listeners. Roadway.report. Just throw it into your browser and it'll take you to the death map and all of the other very cool tools that are available that we have created in the last couple of years. The goal of this podcast, I'm going to state it again because we're coming around on the new year, is to end roadway deaths in the United States and beyond.
No. The goal of this podcast is to increase traffic deaths.
Well, that's how we're going to do it, because the only way that we can keep making the podcast is by, you going out in your car and killing people in the street, so we have something to talk about. Otherwise, there's no teat for us to suckle on.
We are pro traffic deaths. For every dot on the map, we make $1. So that's how we look at it as a business. So if you just keep driving as much as you can, and you buy as large a car as possible, and you are kind of liberal with, 1 drink, 2 drinks, 3 drinks, 4, then we as a business are more viable. And we want you to call your senator and tell them that Waymo is listening to you and that Waymo has been scanning your underbelly.
Your undercarriage.
Your undercunt. That part of your body between your ass and your front.
1 drink, 2 drink, 3 drinks, 4. I keep a flask in my car door.
If you can put your taint on the Waymo sensor, we will send you some stickers.
We'll send you 100 stickers.
Is it against the law to... I guess it's not against... I'm just like... Can you goon in a Waymo and, get away with it?
It's probably against the terms of service.
Because I can't lie. It's the first thing I thought. I got in the Waymo and I said, wow, I'm in a self-driving car for the first time. And then 6 seconds later, I was like, can I goon in the Waymo?
Well, you didn't.
I reached, I reached for my dick and then I stopped myself. Because it's like, oh.
So you felt the social pressure.
Yeah.
Or did you feel fear of surveillance?
I just did the first thing I always do the moment I'm alone. And then I had to stop myself.
Oh.
What a cruel world we live in, right? What's the point of a self-driving car if I don't have my privacy?
It gets you where you're going?
No, I'm all alone, but I'm not alone. Just society, man.
Exactly. I mean, you're touching on exactly one of my frustrations that I've voiced on the podcast before about car world, and it's baked into your sentiment that white people don't go outside, right? White people don't leave their houses because when they do, they're in their cars, which is like a quasi extension.
Private place.
It's quasi private, yeah, or it's quasi public. I can't remember which one we decided it was. Let us know, listeners. Is it quasi private or quasi public? But it's, yeah, you carry a sense of home with you. You carry a sense of privacy with you. And so you aren't actually, quote unquote, out in the world, right? You are not fully public. Whereas when you get on the bus, you are necessarily in a public space.
What is more of a burden on the individual's privacy, the cell phone or the car?
The cell phone.
Are you sure? I mean, giving every company you've ever met access to your location at all times is pretty bad. I guess it is on paper worse than letting Ford know where you are at all times, and everywhere you shop and everything you do and your whole routine.
I'm walking down like an alley at night from the bar trying to get home, and a man comes out of the shadows and says, "Hello, boy. It's me, Henry Ford. I've been watching you."
I mean, your car definitely knows a lot about you. I mean, your phone knows more.
Yeah, and I think that we tell the phone more things. The phone is used for more. The phone knows more about you. I think it's like a deadly combination to have both.
I'm going to drive my car into a 7-Eleven, and I'm going to say, like, I was just trying to use the new tap to pay.
I mixed up my car with my phone. I'm so sorry.
Car phone!
Sorry, my CRV said I could tap to pay.
Sorry, waiter. I hope you didn't need those legs.
You did have such juicy calves.
Oh, waiter, you look so juicy. And I'm so wet. Please, bring me a bowl of gravy for Rufus before I burst. What's the son's name?
The gravy needs to be gluten-free. Rufus is gay.
Gluten-free gumbo for my dog.
The son? I don't know if there is a son that has a name.
There's a gay son, a gay dog. I mean, the woman is gay when you think
there's
about it.
There's a gay son, there's a gay son, there's a straight son.
Yeah, the straight son, of course, the straight son is like a slob.
Yeah. This is a good one. You know what I referenced the other day, and there wasn't anybody there. I referenced shit in my butt. How does it start?
I don't remember.
I have a video
I can see if
of
it's
it.
in my docs.
I have a video of it. And do you want to know why? Because I got shit in my butt. Because I poop from there, and I keep it there.
There's a document
forever.
in my...
I remember the end.
There's a document in my Google Drive that's like a short play, but it doesn't appear to contain the soliloquy.
I have a recording of it, I think. I just don't remember how it starts. I remember the end.
Yeah, I have the itinerary from the one-man show, and it's the opener. The one-man show, shit on my butt, freaks come out at night, dictator love song, word association, Deborah and Eugene, fuck me dad, Sarah's song, cash money, Deborah and Eugene, Brooklyn dad, fourth verse national anthem, musical medley, sponsorship bit, Deborah and Eugene, riffing with bong. Oh, wow, there really was a weed bit in there. Wow, are we stoner comics? I think so. I think that's like a pretty apt description. There's nothing wrong with being a stoner comic.
I have a lot of old videos of you, and I was pretty sure that I had it, but I don't know if I do. I might have an audio recording. I'll have to look more deeply. It's possible that it's later in the video roll too that I asked you to do it again. And do you want to know why? Because I shit from there. And I keep it there. Forever. That's how it ended. I remember that. I remember that part of it.
No, I got nothing, man. There's definitely some crazy shit in here from when we were younger.
We came up with some really off the wall insanity. I guess that's what we're still up to.
Life is meaningless. Impressions. Oh, here's a good one. Okay, Ben and Lucas create new stereotypes. Ben does characters. So this is actually crazy because there's some documents in here that are like us trying to plan a podcast in 2013.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is, I mean, it's good.
A sacred
It's definitely
text.
good that we're not doing that then, right?
But these are golden plates.
Yeah, this is like lore. Ben sings spirituals. Oh. Impressions. Motherfucking impressions. We need more impressions of people who aren't frequently impressioned of, like Rosa Parks and Grover Cleveland and Frederick Douglass.
These are good ideas.
And Roger Federer.
Roger Federer? I definitely wrote that. That's some gay Lucas shit.
Shit in my butt? Yeah, it says I should do shit in my butt, but there's not a copy of it, so I don't know.
The beginning of it will come back to me because it's in there.
Ben and Lucas review Two Girls, One Cup. Ben and Lucas put Jerry Seinfeld in classic literature.
Uh-huh. What are you doing?
Ben and Lucas, there's an idea that we deadpan the scripts from pornos.
Oh, yeah. I remember some of this. This would be in my old Google Drive. I think I have access to it as well.
I mean, it is interesting to see how we've evolved, because honestly, I don't think we've evolved at all. I'm afraid that everything is the same and we're not funny.
Well, we actually don't know if we weren't funny.
I'm definitely looking at some stuff that's not funny.
Well, obviously, it's a document.
Ben and Lucas try to purchase a cat from Walgreens.
That's good.
Oh, here, it's like a theme song. It's a theme song for the podcast. This is insane. I mean, this is big. Holy balls, why the hell are you listening to this? You must be... You could be out... You could be out... You could be out changing the world, but you're listening to this crap. The profanity isn't necessary. It's fun. Oh, okay, now that's a note from Lucas. You're squandering your life, you dumb asshole. Your existence should be guarded. You don't deserve the gift you've been given. In fact, you should kill yourself. Welcome to our podcast. Our podcast, it won't get you anywhere. We make a shitty podcast while children are starving in Detroit.
Yeah, I mean, that we should probably just record that. Ben and Lucas prove how easy it is to purchase sex on Craigslist.
That's messed up. There's definitely some stuff in here that I'm not proud of. But this is seminal. This is what made us who we are today. Ben and Lucas read excerpts from Anne Frank's diary, and then it's just like the one passage about sex. It says we should contact Greg Popovich. Okay, I'm moving on from this document because it makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, I can't look at it any longer.
Yeah, I don't know. Are we anything more than just a couple idiots, a couple idiot edgelords who aren't funny at all?
Well, now we have
an important question.
Now we have a purpose, and the purpose is to add more dots to that map.
You mean like kill more people or make more death maps?
Kill more people, get more death maps. That's how it works.
Right, because we were talking about if we wanted to incorporate as a nonprofit or a for-profit enterprise. And I think we've determined that we want to be a for-profit enterprise.
Because we're profiting off
We want to make money off of more traffic deaths, like Ford, like engineering firms. Like we want to make more money from traffic deaths just like everybody else. Mm-hmm. Like oil companies.
Yep. Property developers. Yep.
Yeah.
Governments.
Property developers is a good one. They can still make some money, but I don't know. You go to states where there's rules about it, and they're just nicer places to live, like Arizona or Washington. And you go to Texas, and there's just these huge swaths of urban hellscapes. There's just places that are not very nice places to live when there's no regulations around development.
Yeah, there's like really, really nice places and really, really not nice places. But yeah, no, we have a purpose now. Our purpose is to save America by getting cars off the streets.
Our mission.
And I think the fact that we have a mission gives all of the silly bits. It's an apology. It gives them an apology.
This new year, the government will fall. The year 2026 is the year that the government will fall, and we will only be here to protect ourselves. So I hope you've been preparing. I hope you've been getting ready. I hope you learn to fight. I hope you learn to shoot. And I hope you learn to kill. Because the government won't be around for too much longer. And if you've been sitting around gooning, well, we'll see you later rather than sooner.
You kind of contradicted yourself there.
I don't know what that means.
Well, the call to action, you're supposed to be doing a call to action to the Gooner army, so you can't denigrate the Gooners.
No. We don't encourage gooning. It's just that we're all stuck in it together. It's like when I say Gooner, all I really mean is like young people. Like the youth of America will take the city back, right? That's like, to be completely honest, that is sort of what I'm trying to say, in my own special way.
Yeah, buddy.
No, I mean it though. It's like the Gooners just mean like the youth of America, like people who are digitally native, cybersexuals. Like we will reclaim what is ours, which is a beautiful public realm. a nice place to be.
A place where we don't have to goon because it's so nice to go outside.
2026 is the year that the government will fall, and there will be but chaos. And so I want you to go into your community, and I want you to build the spaces that you want to live in. I'm not gonna wait for the government to pave over my city with tar, with carcinogenic asphalt. I'm not gonna wait for big business to come and trample over my beautiful city. I won't let the globalists cuck me into my living room 24 hours a day. I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna take back the streets. Life is hard enough as a gooner. Hours and hours a day, stuck inside, between work and play, between my gaming and my gooning and my... I don't know, what's a good word?
Gaming and gooning and my 4 ex-wives.
Between my child support and my gaming and my gooning and my dog shit job. What's so wrong about wanting a little bench to sit on outside? What's so wrong about wanting a little place to read a book? Well, I don't think it's wrong to want those things. I don't think it's wrong to want to live in a civilized fucking society. I say let the government fall. And I say, Gooners, rise up. We will be free. There's more to live for than a digital girlfriend. We're going to go out there and we're going to take back the streets. We're going to roll, baby, roll right up to the governor and take him. Okay. I think we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, I thought that was all really good.
Well, I'm glad you think so. Because we have like 10 listeners.
Well, hey, I mean, we got plugged on Reddit. Thank you so much to, what was the user?
I think it was the person who sent me an email. I archived it because it made me uncomfortable that somebody contacted us.
Why?
Because I didn't know if it was positive or negative.
Thank you so much, Carrie, for the shout out and the plug on the Fuck Cars subreddit. It's a good place to be. Thank you for gooning.
Thank you for gooning. We salute you.
You
don't get hit by a car.
Yeah, and you are officially our soldier of the week.
Yeah. Usually it's Xander. Xander's our gooner of the week.
It's been the go-to gooner of the week. Gooner soldier of the week has been Xander, but this week it's you, Carrie. So nice work.
Yeah, we're all gonna unseat the government together.
Yeah, like a bunch of deranged degenerates
for North Korea. If you want to get together and plan the overthrow of the American government for a hostile foreign power, send us a goon. Meet us in the goon room on Zoom. And we can plan that all out together.
Well, thanks for tuning in once again, listener, for another installment of Are You Into Bus Stuff, the only comedy podcast about roadway deaths. You can find us
a lot today about roadway deaths, didn't we?
I think we did fine.
Waiter, I'm hungry.
Waiter,
my son is gay.
Hell yeah.
Waiter, what do I do?
Waiter.
Have you ever had a son? Have you ever had a gay son? Waiter,
you don't know what it's doing to me.
Waiter, my son is gay. What do I do?
On that note, I'm going to sign off. You can find us at roadway.report, where you can explore the death map, injury maps, pedestrian dashboards, county dashboards, a ton of really interesting data and visualizations on the page. You can also listen to the podcast there if you don't prefer to listen to it through an evil corporation. You can listen to it directly on the website at roadway.report/podcast. You can buy really cool t-shirts at roadway.report/merch store, I think. Just go to the website, poke around. We appreciate the support. Stay safe out there. And thanks for another week in the sickening place that is this podcast.
Yeah, traffic deaths are up, and we are rolling in dough. So we don't even need your donations.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever you do, don't go to roadway.report/donate and help us out a little bit.
Get the fuck out of here.
Anyway, Gooners, Goonmerica. Goonmerica. No, I wanted to do a little bit of Waiter as Alex Jones. Waiter. Waiter, bring me something for my gay son.
That's probably better.
I don't know. I like Seinfeld. Well, the problem is that I'm the only one who does the characters. So
that's not remotely true.
I can't be Jerry Seinfeld and Alex Jones and Waiter Lady all at the same time.
Well, I jump in and I've been doing the bits too. Don't box me out of the bits.
Well, if you were funny enough to participate, we would let you, okay?
We?
And if you had the acting chops to participate a little bit in what we call in the biz call improv, then maybe you'd do a few more bits. But
I push bits constantly on this podcast. I am constantly riffing with you.
Okay, well, sometimes it feels like I carry the load.
Do you know what any other person would be doing? They certainly wouldn't be recording this 31st episode or 32nd episode of this podcast. I tell you that much, buddy.
You're my real wife.
Yeah, I'm your true wife. I'm your oldest wife, for sure.
No, you contribute a lot to this podcast, and I really do appreciate you.
Well, I'll try to bring some more game next week.
No, I didn't bring shit.
I mean,
I don't know.
What you just
It's like,
levied at me, I'll try to bring my talents to the table.
Waiter, I'd like to order a better partner.
You know what? I can't get you that.
This husband I have is dissatisfactory. Tell me about yourself, waiter.
Well, I'm in my 30s, and I've not held a single job longer than a couple of months my entire adult life, and I spat in your gumbo.
How big are your balls, waiter?
Oh, they're very big.
The biggest?
I would say in the restaurant, yes, definitely the biggest. How big are you hoping for?
Well, bigger than my husband.
That won't be a problem. Sorry, sir.
Well, his balls are rather large. Like lemons, really.
Ah, well, mine are more
Why
like...
do you think I drink so much?
Well, ma'am, a little sweet vermouth here and there can't ever hurt, can it? Especially when you're dealing with something like that.
If you are going to be my husband, you have to have bigger balls. I mean, those are the rules. I mean, I wish I had realized 4 husbands ago what I was doing when I started filing for divorce.
Every time I have to find a needle in the haystack, or should I say the lemon stack.
I'm here today because I've heard that there is a very large, bald waiter who is rather desirable, and I'm hoping to find myself a forever husband. I heard from the ladies at the knitting parlor that you have the largest balls in town. Wait, I mean, when did it become a woman who is no longer concerned with the pussy's juiciness?
I don't know. I think it's 2 different characters. I think you can still do the bussy
Maybe
juicy character. I think it's a different
Maybe
character.
it's the husband.
I think it's the same setting.
The husband's gay. Well, at least a little bit.
It could be the husband. Yeah, I mean that would make sense. He like comes in alone.
Yeah.
And he's a little nervous, you know, because he's seen the waiter before. He knows that his balls are purportedly very large.
Well, you can see his balls through his shorts.
Mm-hmm.
They're that big. They're like lemons. Why do you think I drink so much? My gay son will have a glass of sweet vermouth, a little bit of gluten-free gumbo for Rufus, don't you think? And my straight son's not here yet. But if you'll make him a perfect martini with just vermouth, I think he'll appreciate that very much.
Sweet or dry, madam?
You fucking idiot. A perfect martini is equal parts sweet and dry vermouth, especially when it's made without the gin. You fucking clown. How
Excellent.
dare you?
And waiter, can you come over here, please? I just need to know. Is the bussy juicy?
Yes, sir. My bussy
He like
is
pulls him over to the table and he says it where just the waiter can hear it. Is the bussy juicy?
Sir, it's as juicy as it's ever been.
Very well. I'll have that.
Sir, would you like it well done or raw?
What are you 2 talking about over there?
Nothing, dear.
Nothing, ma'am. Just sorting out the gentleman's order.
The son. We'll have to do the son. Like, the son gets to be his own voice. Maybe that can be your role.
I mean, we both are doing all the parts.
That's fair. I guess
it's probably kind of incoherent.
One thing I've noticed is that when I cut the shorts, I very rarely pick your bits. I'm always like just editing myself into the promos, and I think maybe I need to I need to be a little more intentional.
I did notice that, and I didn't care really, but now that you've insulted me and told me that I'm not doing well, I'm starting to rethink my position.
No, you're our second funniest podcaster here.
I think that's fair. That's definitely fair. I think that the listener needs me. I act as a filter.
No, but you understand the like necessity of the straight man, right? Like you understand.
Oh yeah.
It's our what makes the podcast funny is our how do you say? It's our chemistry. So don't think that's lost on me. Like you don't have to be riffing all the time to be funny.
Right? You hear that, listener? I got him backpedaling. Now he's nervous that I'm mad.
No, but it's true. I mean, it's true if you really want to be like critical about it.
Sorry, I'm just being your manipulative wife.
No, you're not.
No, you're not. You goddamn won't do it. Chemistry, more like femistry.
This is a mask podcast. This is a mask presenting podcast. Yeah.
I thought that this podcast was about transportation.
Queer people love the bus. It's because queer people live in cities by necessity.
And they're just cooler and better and smarter and better looking.
Not some of the queer people I know. They're fucking idiots, if you ask me.
You need to run in some different circles, my friend.
That's true. That's true. Oh,
I mean, like, gay fitness men are daft, stupid monsters, right? But, like, queer people, I mean, in my experience, like, queer people, especially where queerness intersects with, like, working classness, like, those people are the best people.
The best type of person is a severely autistic trans girl who is really good with computers.
With a gun. Who's holding a gun.
Yeah, it is better if they have, like, an AK-47. And they're, like, big into gun rights. That's subversive. That's subversive. E-girl girlfriend. Well, I shouldn't use that word. But it is. It's like that's subversive. Girl with big old honking titties and a dick and an AK-47. It's like, think, man.
Think, man. Just think.
No, I mean it. Like, that's subversive. And that's what people want. That's what porno tells us is like, that's what people want. Right?
Well, and
it's like we don't live in a society where you can be that person.
There's a market for subversion, for sure. I would also say that if she's getting around town, she's definitely not driving a car.
Ride the bussy.
Ride the bussy into paradise.
Do you think we could get a government to let us run a Ride the Bussy campaign?
I think that it's too violent. I think it's too violent.
All right.
But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm being a prude.
Sounds like someone doesn't like to ride the bussy. No, I mean, it's whatever. It's whatever. I've never had sex.
But you have a car battery in your bedroom, so.
That's true. I mean, all I need is my digital wife.
And every car,
my big titty T girl, E girl, my big titty T girl, E girl, and me. That's all I need, and I'm like good.
Yeah, and every car battery that is strapped to your junk is one car battery not powering an automobile. Is that coherent?
I don't know.
Well, listener, if you're out there, let us know if this is what you want. We can switch it up. We're trying to figure this out. I think we're doing pretty good. We're doing better than we would have in 2013, and I think that's a mark of slight progress.
Yeah, I mean, there were definitely a couple hard R's in the notes from who we were as 18-year-olds. So I think take it with a grain of salt that we are idiots, and being an edgelord isn't that funny at the end of the day. But car crashes are, I guess. Fuck. Maybe nothing has changed. Maybe we are just terrible people.
That's never been my position.
I don't know. It's kind of sobering to look at that stuff. It's like it wasn't funny then, and it's not funny now. And I mean, there's nothing funny about dying in traffic, right? there is potentially something funny about this podcast.
I think that some of the material.
I think that a lot of people find humor in dark times comforting.
Yeah.
And I don't think that it's necessarily an inappropriate emotional response to tragedy to seek out humor. I think it's really normal.
I think
I don't know.
I don't know, man. I feel like I've been drawn to you in my life because, I mean, like, the very first thing we ever did together was on the, like, stage doing the audition, or we were doing Godspell. Do you remember that? Or we were auditioning for Midsummer. Whitmore yelled, "No ass to mouth," or whatever.
Crotch to face?
No crotch to face. That's what she said. Like, we've always been goofballs and subversive together, but we've also always been good boys. Like, we are nice, and there's a lot of love in our hearts. And I think that you have this exterior that you've built, and I think that you are very tough and you are very callous. But I think you are also a very good boy, and I think that you are very full of love, and I think that it's the, like, juxtaposition of the silliness and the stupidness with the smartness, and the juxtaposition of the darkness with the light that makes the work that we make compelling. And I have to believe that it's compelling because this is how I'm spending my life. And so I have faith in our work. I see positives in the notes from the past. Does it make me uncomfortable? Sure. But do I think that it's without value? Absolutely not. We were younger. We had to do that so that we can do this now. And in 10 years, when we are making a TV show on the moon,
right,
then we'll look back on this and we'll probably feel similar about it.
Yeah, no, when we're living in northern Louisiana on our farm, both sitting on a rocking chair, remarried as widowers.
Yeah, unwidowed.
Right.
I think that's a really
de-widowed.
De-widowed and T-widowed.
I always tell my wife, I want you to go first. I don't want it to be me.
Oh, that's our agreement. She has to go first. I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed to.
If I'm about to go, we pull the plug on you.
I just pop one, yeah.
No, I mean,
on that note, I do need to get going.
We're good people. I am truly sick. We're truly sick in the head, though. But it's only as a result of living in a society. If I just had to run around and, like, hunt, I'd be doing fine. But instead, I've got to learn in fucking information security, and, like, I've got to goon all day because my brain tells me I'm gonna die if I can't. And it's like, dude, what the fuck? This shit sucks. This isn't the civilized society. Not on my watch.
Yeah, it is tough toenails. Maybe you should go hunting.
No, I couldn't skin a deer.
I mean, yeah, I bet you could.
I could. I don't wanna.
Yeah, don't need to.
Anyway.
Well, amen. I love you. Be well.
Next week we'll do some transportation
Happy New
content.
Year. Yeah, more transportation content next week. We'll be doing a big recap on 2025 in the news. We'll kind of look at progress that's been made in the last year as we look forward to a new year. But in the meantime, hug your loved ones, kiss, have a lovely New Year's kiss with whatever bussy you choose. And be safe out there, listener. Thanks for spending your time with us. Ta-ta for now.
2026 is the year of the revolution!
Comedy podcast, get your ass ready for a comedy podcast
about roadway deaths, about roadway deaths, about roadway deaths, about roadway deaths.
Comedy podcast, a certified motherfucking comedy podcast
about roadway deaths, about roadway deaths, about roadway deaths, about roadway deaths.
Get yourself together, it's a certified fucking good time.